Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Oh.
Yo, with that kobold, you would, right?
What the fuck, Elon?
I would.
Oh my goodness.
I think I'd rather be that kobold, but...
I missed that show. I don't even know where we are right now.
I just know it's post.
I think anything else I want to do right now, Elon, I can't really do. My mom said I shouldn't be cooking right now.
You want to do Risk of Rain?
Hmm? Oh, I mean, like cooking or video games and streaming and stuff.
I thought you just might not be super feeling Final Fantasy, and I was like, hey, after your day today, I think it's justifiable to do something else.
I don't know, I'm just a little tired. Oh, anyone in the stream that doesn't know, I just had a colonoscopy. That was an experience. I was out for the whole time though, so. I guess because of my mom, I get so paranoid about like doctors stuff, hospital stuff.
Does she just like put stuff in your head that's like, hope they don't find anything that means you die in 3 years? And you're like, gee, thanks. Or is it like
stuff like that, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily on purpose. Like, so she has a lot of issues. So like, she can't do some anesthetics, right? So like the local anesthetics, like the ones where you would like numb your mouth or something, I guess. Etc. The slideshow? You think I would show you guys a slideshow? Oh. Oh, Hunt, hey.
We finished Hoth today.
I mean, I have pictures, but I don't think people want to see my fucking colon.
Oh yeah, girl, show me your lower intestines.
Jesus Christ.
There's probably some doctor out there who has that kink.
You know, with how much porn hentai there is, with like showing like a fucking X-ray scan for some god awful reason, I'm sure.
You don't like the X-ray scan?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
Sometimes. It doesn't really take away from anything, and sometimes I like to be like, oh, that's really deep in there, hell yeah.
Most of the time I don't want to see it.
Really? Okay. Is it better if it's like an X-ray scan where you don't see the sides, you just see like how deep the dick is?
Not really.
Okay.
I just don't know. I just don't understand the appeal of like the X-ray, but it is very common.
Well, I think for some people, there's a like a value in, like, knowing how deep it is. And so the X-ray provides that information. I like that.
So hear me out. Oh my god, is this turning into a whole topic? Jesus. Because all the porn is censored, they have to get creative. But that means you literally see the dick.
Yeah, I feel like the X-ray uncensors it. Like, you see less without the X-ray.
But the X-ray is censored. Yeah, but then like... then you could have just censored it. Have an ad.
Return of the Bull.
I thought the bull returned already. But yeah, after it was over, it was interesting. It was like, what was it? I don't fucking remember the Jesus Christ. Han! Oh, Caddy and Hunt both resubbed. Thank you, thank you. What was it? I don't know what they did, but like, I got like a sedative in the IV, right?
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting the name of it, but I don't even remember them like. I don't even remember them asking if like, telling me that they were gonna put it in. They were gonna put in the fucking sedative. And then I was out, and I woke up after it was done. It's honestly. It was honestly like the best sleep I've had in a while.
Good lord.
I was so rested after.
Yeah?
The fucking whatever sedative they use is I guess worked really well. I'm guessing you can't just take that every night, though, Yuland, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Arch. Oh my god, what is that mount? The most awake? No, I mean, it was still a fucking sedative, and they still operated on me, so I'm still tired, but I felt... It was like a... It was like... a very comfortable wake up. Oh, here, actually, is this gonna kill my fucking... No, it should be fine. Let's make sure all the streams are still stable. What's a dividend?
In what context?
Have a little bit of money in Microsoft and said you got a little bit of dividend.
I think that's like You get some money.
I guess. I'm sure if Peaks was here, we get a whole hour explanation of this. Oh, now that the ad's over, we can continue. So, what happened last time was that Raubon was like, I'm gonna go back to Ul'dah. And the Sultana was like, I'm not letting Raubon go back to Ul'dah. And then we found a bunch of money, and we needed to figure out how to give the money to the Alamegans. And they were like, we were like, let's rebuild the salt mines, Zealand. And then so the Sultana came to Ul'dah, and she was like, you're staying here, Raubon. And then everyone cried. I think. It was something like that. Right, Yeland?
Mm-hmm.
Was that a good summary?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going back to Ul'dah. You're fired! Well, and I guess Pippin is her new like guard or something? Oh, fucking General, that's what it was. It's a distribution of profits to shareholders. Oh, I see. I saw the new Retroid Pocket 5 and Mini Yulin just got announced for pre-order, and I was like, I want one. And I pre-ordered it.
Hell yeah.
I got the Retroid Pocket Mini. So it's gonna be like the same size as the 2S with a 3x4 screen. It's just gonna be like a good retro just like the all-in-one retro handheld that's like you can do everything up to like I think PS2 and GameCube, which is pretty cool. I think most I think PS2 and GameCube is like what you really want to be able to do for retro stuff. But I think past that it gets pretty. Past that it's like PS3 and Xbox like 360 and shit. And those are a lot more difficult. Those are the big ones, yeah. A lot of 360 games, yeah. I mean, I think 360, PS3, and up are like, you just play those on your PC. I guess PS3 is a little bit more difficult though, because the chip, the architecture, right, son? Sony exclusives. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Y'shtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. Oh, I forgot about that part, Eland.
Oh yeah, I did too.
As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time. But we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kalyana. You can say that again. The whole episode reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. Looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. It's a forgettable moment. I think the only games are hard to emulate. Well, I mean, like, PS3, you're gonna need, like, a little bit more of a... You can't do, like, You can't do it with... You can't emulate with, like, a handheld. Except for maybe the Steam Deck could... I think the Steam Deck could do... Maybe be able to do PS3. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will only ever beget more violence. As the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Brood Mother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. They're making way with the Bloodborne emulator. I heard that you can mod Bloodborne now. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Viera and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts to keep track of Kalyana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit. Military commander with far more experience than me. What the bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller, independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command to me, that authority only extends to the freedom fighters, based on Rogger's reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesperson at the time. We needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. When I speak to the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Rauban as the overall commander of our forces. He's a lot more experienced than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see a great cause for hope. The seeds we carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Oh. Did I just... God... I pressed the wrong button, Yuland.
You shouldn't do that. You should press the right button.
Well, I can't... Okay, I can. I wanted to see what this is. A minion. Dress up Brabon. You can launch it through Steam now. You can launch anything through Steam as long as it's an application, Arch. I mean, if it's a file, you can launch it through Steam. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But their generosity ended. Without coins or in our pocket for new attire, we're doomed to looks like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. What the fuck is this? These dango are delicious. Will you have one? What? More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blades to secure what few coins we have. The fuck is happening, Yoland?
I mean, what an interesting theory. Uh-huh.
It's not a theory!
What do you want me to say?
What is this? What the fuck? Bah. It's like talking to a child. Why fate has saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Well. Come see you. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. I don't know how to react to this, Eland. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
Final Fantasy. Everyone can be redeemed.
It's not the redemption thing I'm concerned about.
What are you concerned about then?
It feels like a very stark turn of character for her. But it like seemed to happen off screen.
What an interesting theory.
Alright, Yoland. Have you read the reports? First, Doma, then Alamigo. Then, does she have fucking amnesia? And Lord Xenos put to the sword. You don't believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. What an interesting theory. I hear the Viceroy was... oh, yeah. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Lord Xenos lives? Huh? Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder that the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official, and above all, accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall put the lie to their claims. What? We have the body, don't we? It was in the garden. We have the body, right?
What an interesting theory.
It was sitting right there!
No, we buried it.
I like this new ground control app from Stream Elements, Yoland. But can't fucking hide the viewer count.
I actually don't even know what it does.
It's just a control panel. It just shows.
I'm the one that likes seeing the viewer count.
Huh?
I feel like I'm the only one that likes seeing the viewer count.
Oh.
It makes a lot of sense for me. Because...
oh wait, I can hide it with DevTools!
Hell yeah.
Because I know how to do that. Because it's just a web page. What was that, Yolan?
It makes sense for me, because like the main stuff for me is the walking, right?
Uh-huh.
And then after the walk, I kind of just sit around and hang out and talk to people. But like, I'll end when I start to see the view count starting to go down, because I'm like, alright, everybody's ready to go. You know, the walk is over, people are heading out for the day. Time to end.
I suppose. What was I doing?
Hiding your view count with DevTools.
Yeah. Oh, one moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hawa.
Hi.
Hawawa.
Whoa, crazy.
Whoa. Whoa, crazy.
It is crazy to me that we've been friends for 59 months. It's almost 5 years.
You've only been friends for 59 months?
Mm-hmm.
But you've been subbed for 60.
Yeah, so before I knew you. Who are you? Who am I? You're in my DM. Who the heck are you? You subbed to me. You're not followed. You've never said anything. Who the fuck are you?
Fucking subscribes. You're welcome. What? Cloaks away. Sorry, I'm just setting up the next print.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's sent. It's sent, Yuland.
Did I tell you about the thing I found at the grocery store?
No.
The dark chocolate hummus?
Oh, wait, you did tell me about that.
I'm gonna go eat them. Be right back.
Oh. What's gonna... Can you believe you'll end, guys? Alright, there we go. Core, I think there's a Kirby on stream. Put tape on your monitor where the viewer count is. Problem solved. The fuck? The socks stay on. Why do the socks stay on, huh? The council has officially recognized the resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice to say, we're in good hand. I'm quitting this game. What? Why would she do this? Look, they only come off for certain people. Would they come off for me? Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The council is also decreed that we are to maintain presence at Rollicker's Reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. Come play WoW.
I return.
Little fam wants you to play WoW.
So good! So tasty!
Is that...
Have you ever seen that video?
Is that Uncle Roger?
No, it
No?
is. Here, you have to share this with chat.
Oh dear.
Oh.
God, it's so good. So good. So good and tasty.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with him?
It's just so good and tasty.
Jesus.
Wolfam is right though. The expansion is pretty fucking banging right now.
I see. I don't fucking have time for it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, knowing you and your schedule, you would have fun with it if you had 2 clones and your third one needed, or your second clone needed something to do. Like, you just don't have the time for this. Possibly, Jimmy? Don't tempt her with other MMOs. I'm not the one that brought it up.
What? It's Shanty's daughter. You know, the half-dead one? For whatever reason, the Kalyana type. She's the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. What? Wait, what? Who's that?
Do you remember the brain dead girl that got revived? And Shangri-La was like, "I've revived your sister," and Mom was like, "She's not really there." She's like, "You didn't ask me to bring her brain back. You asked me to bring her back to life, and she's breathing. You're welcome."
The fuck? And they made her the leader?
That's exactly what Lisa's saying. Like, they made her the leader? Huh?
Who needs a brain? True, Jiminy. As things stand, there's no prospect in engaging talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She won't meet my gaze, but she's giving up trying to ignore me.
That's really funny.
She's fucking annoying Fordola. It may be only the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her, yeah. Jesus.
It's so nice that you don't ignore me anymore, Fordola. You leave myself faster if I don't. Oh. Well, it's an improvement.
Holly, there you are. Alphino, Alice, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataro. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say. Only that we should come to Kogane right away. Oh. I don't mind if the 2 of us to set forth together, but Alice is determined to make it a party of 3. Yil and Hunt would take off their socks for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't plan the rest of this conversation.
I'm happy for you. I'd take off my socks for Hunt also.
As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust? Huh. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever that turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured. Oh no, now you have someone else doing this in my chat. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to El Amigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Totaro await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. I think I should go revisit PSO2 and at some point. They have the city. They have the city mission right now, right?
I haven't played it in like 2 or 3 months. There's way too many other things to play. Core Keeper had a 1.0. Satisfactory had a 1.0.
Are you already playing Core Keeper?
No, I'm not.
I was thinking.
I will say, while Core Keeper is really fucking cool, they did kind of kneecap themselves with their 1.0 launch.
Oh, how so?
So they basically said, we're not satisfied with the current fishing minigame, so we have removed fishing. And it was like, what? You didn't want to just leave it in as is? No. It is now, the minigame is gone.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. A very questionable choice of like, hey, like, if you don't like it, you can click this option to turn it off and simplify it, or if you did like it, just, you know, it's as is, but we're planning to improve on it. Just
so wait, do you still fish and you just get fish, or
basically yes.
Huh.
And that's...
I mean, I guess depending on what the minigame was, I don't see that as too bad.
I played through the game with Koyo, and he loved the fishing.
Oh.
And he loved Core Keeper and was very excited for the 1.0 release. And like, it wasn't like we knew about this beforehand. It was like, hey, here's the patch notes for Core Keeper in a week. The fishing is gone. It was just like, what?
So very bizarre.
Right?
Maybe someone can like, maybe someone's modded it in Smile?
Hopefully.
I'm not attached to the fishing, but like, I'm sure there's other people that would be.
Mm-hmm.
That's very strange.
I've never seen a game do that. That's like, hey, it's just gone.
Look, when I hear that, I think about hacking minigames, Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
That are like, just, there's a lot of random minigames that games just add to their game that are just pure fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, we wanted you to do something here, and it's gonna but like we didn't want you to do nothing while it happened. So here's a mini game that will get boring after 2 playthroughs. Like for some reason, Zenless Zone Zero has like a repair mini game where you like when you repair like a bamboo, you have to like do like fucking 3rd grade level puzzle to get the power to the core, and then you fucking solved it. I'm like, why is this in the game? It's like, it's not hard enough to be a challenge or take time thinking about it, but it's also like, it also just takes up time, because why did they put a mini game for this, you know?
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring up WildStar. WildStar actually had a problem with their crafting, where they didn't want it to be automated. If you needed to make like 50 bracers, it wasn't just click the 50 bracers or click the bracers button and set, you know, create 50, right? They actually had a whole mini game with their crafting, and it was like, it wasn't 3rd grade. You had to pay attention to it a little. It was,
my friends,
it was
thank
almost
you for
like
coming at such short
Battleship with a
notice.
lot of control. And it was cool,
We
like
were told
Sen
the
said,
matter
the
was
first
urgent.
5 times, but when
I
you
take it
needed to
Yugiri
create
and
50
Soroban are also
bracers, it was like,
involved?
oh, fucking kill me. It did have an automated mode, but it was less accurate.
My
and it was always
presence
better to
here
do
is
it
but a
manually.
happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
How do I pause this?
My
Oh.
apologies.
What were you saying, Keelan?
WildStar had a crafting system that was kind of like, it was almost like Battleship, where you had to like be guessing on points on a radar, and like there were ways to control it, so it wasn't like, you know, oh, you didn't guess right, so you just failed this craft. But you had to like pay attention a little bit to the pattern and puzzle to make stuff, which, you know, kept crafting a little interesting, but was fucking awful when it was like, you need to make 50 bracers. They had an automated mode that was like, do this for me, but it was less accurate, and like it was always better to manually do it. So you'd probably fail 5 of the 45 if you automate, or you'd probably fail 5 of the 50 if you automated it.
Oh, so a lot of, I imagine like higher tier players are incentivized to just do every single one by hand.
I mean, so it depends. If you were making like cheap bracers en masse, you'd probably automate it. But if you were like making something really nice piece, you never automated that. It would probably just fail if you tried to automate it.
But 95% is 50-50.
Is that how that works?
That's how it works, Yolan. You didn't know?
No.
What is it? Nier Automata has a couple good mini games. Like when you're playing nines, there's like a hacking mini game but it's like in the form of a little shmup. It's really
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. those are
Actually,
fun.
there's a Nier Automata anime, right?
No.
So there's a Nier Automata anime,
Oh.
and I saw an edit of one of the scenes today. It was
Is this recent?
2B is stabbed on the ground. A2 is standing over her. And 9S is fucking screaming. And A2 cuts her hair short and then looks at him, and she says some line that's like, I don't know what she says. But in this edit, she just goes, "I'm your girlfriend now." And it's like, I don't think that's a real line.
game. Wait, I need to find this.
I'm surprised you didn't know about this. Here, let me see if I've got it in my history.
I found it.
I'm your new girlfriend now.
This is funny.
Yeah, it came out on, I want to say Netflix. It's fully out.
Ah, let's watch that at some point then. I should play Neuroplicant.
Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugani to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
Gasp.
I beg your pardon?
I'm so surprised, Yuland.
I
You
too am loath to believe
Would have
it.
been if
I
you
saw the
didn't
key
have
come down on top of her.
video game vision.
We all did.
Nodders.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gasp.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
That would be a great line as like a stream alert. I dare say that.
While I've no
thickens the plot.
conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
What I want to make into
Have you informed
a
Lord
soundboard is oh, you don't know
Wow.
who this is.
I think we'd all
Fail
like to
safe in
believe the old
Destiny,
bear
just
survived.
Frog.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope,
She's so
I will not
excited
deny
about it,
that I have
Yulin.
prayed for such a miracle ever
One thing
since
I
that
fucking
fateful
love
day.
Is when I get a
But regardless of my personal
raid,
feelings,
and
if
somebody
the
in the raid
Empire has
recognizes
seen
Mega
fit to
Man
pursue
Zero, and they're
these
like, "Was that
rumors so
fucking Mega
vigorously,
Man Zero?"
we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest? Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend. and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas, not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garlean's movements and more besides.
The fucking smile. Nightfall. Oh. They ran out of money. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. I don't have a bad feeling about this. Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Sorbonne a hand. If he is providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. Welcome offered an excellent plan. Without further ado, let us seek out this informant. Didn't Gosetsu visit Hancock with us?
I don't remember.
I feel like he could have gone to Hancock. I'd be surprised if there are other people that he didn't know in Kugane.
No, he didn't.
He didn't? Oh.
We were chasing after him and what's her face? They had secured their own boat across the Ruby Sea. And we were with Alphino, Luis, and Bataru. And we were working to get our own boat across. And the Namazu boy helped us, but he really betrayed us. And then he got fucking kicked into the air. And then
is he okay?
Turtle helped us.
I don't think he's okay.
He's fine.
I guess that tracks then, I suppose, Yuland. If he doesn't know anyone in Kugane.
I would expect him to know people in Kugane, but not Hancock. He actually did have a little adventure with the Shinsengumi, where they arrested him and then he made friends with all of them.
Oh wait, yeah. He could have gone there.
Although he's probably like wanting to keep a low cover.
Oh, because of Yatsuyu.
Yatsuyu.
Maybe.
That is a whole bundle of oh.
I guess they wouldn't like it if he walked in there with Yatsuyu.
Yeah.
Are they fighting? I guess they're not fighting, Yolan. Did you read that?
No, I didn't.
One guy was like, "You have the first punch," and the other guy was like, "No, you have the first punch."
I love when video games do that.
And now they're just standing here waving their arms. Oh yeah, and that guy's like cheering them on, I guess. I don't fucking know. It should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. You're actually having a stand fight. The fuck? Oh, Mom is calling me. Okay. We're back. No! I knew it. Yodo. Any funny business, and you know what will happen, I trust? No funny business. Only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. Free fish and chips? No. But then Hancock already paid you, honestly. You must think we were born yesterday. I have half a mind to call you Lise. Wait, what?
Half a mind to call Lise.
Oh, how did I read that wrong? No, Lise, I beg you. No boots. I will tell you everything. I know, free of charge. Am I baked? No, I mean, I'm not baked, but I'm fucking off of fucking sedatives. Because I'm core, probably woozy. I'm not that woozy, but that's fine. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gosetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, see them with my eyes I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But there is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogadan samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden, and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana, either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. That is interesting. Assuming it's true, will you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No, regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Shishiten. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I'm certain. While you speak to him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. Oh, deep fry it? Oh, deep fried catfish does sound good, Yoland.
Yeah.
Can we trust Kyoto? ...
I've never had catfish.
You haven't? Oh.
I haven't had fish in like 20 years.
What fish did you eat when you ate it?
I don't even know. I was like 8.
Are you scared to try fish?
Not particularly. It just hasn't come up.
Oh. That'd be a good diet. Fish would be a decent diet food. It's typically pretty lean. If I remember correctly, anyway. Can we trust Kyoto? Can we trust Kyoto, Euland?
I mean, what choice do you have?
Well, that doesn't mean we can trust him. No, we can't trust him. No more betrayals, no more boots. To divide our forces is simply more efficient. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up. So I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Smile. Yes, we will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be on about it then. Good luck with the katana. We should reconvene at the pier later on. Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. So, you told me about the dark chocolate hummus, Yuland?
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder how you make that. It doesn't look that difficult, actually.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just. Well, I guess hummus itself is pretty easy, since it's garbanzo beans, and tahini sauce, and then cocoa powder and vanilla. Oh. So that sounds like a lot of fun. One moment, my dad is calling me now. My dad's gonna warm me up some food. Alright, let's see. You learned the emote. Greeting. Everything in order? Then let us proceed to Kogane Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shishiten. Look, Gillen, look!
Hog.
Tuppy!
Wait, how are they playing?
What do you mean?
I thought their computer was dead.
Oh, is it?
I thought so.
I don't know. They don't seem to be here. I don't think they know I'm here, Yulund.
Mm-hmm.
But they probably aren't. They probably came. They definitely world traveled here, though. Because they're not normally on the server, right, Elon?
Mm-hmm.
We might have had customers like those you describe. So many people come through, it's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase? No? Well, you can't blame a woman for trying. Yeah, I didn't know that. Their computer is broken, Yolan.
Yeah, I think they said it's gonna be like 6 months before they get a new one too, which is like, no.
Aww. A Rogadin samurai and a maiden? Never seen him. No. You don't have any business. Make way for someone who does. Welcome, good madame. Welcome? Welcome. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Will you be done buying, or...? Ah, so you've heard of tell of the Rogan Samurai's katana. Small wonder. It is a fine example of its kind. One moment. I hope you found our pawn broker. Excellent work, Holly. And is that the katana? There's no doubt. It is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you'll be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. Pledge? I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing a safe return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I'll pay. Hey, that's what I was thinking. Nay, my friend. Grateful though am I for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Guri, wait. The sizable bike of the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Elfino, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet, in matters of coin, would Mistress Totaro not expect to be consulted? Come now. My friend would have never relinquished his blade where the need not great. Now, and are we not honor bound? And are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say we are. And I am sure Totaro would wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. What do you mean it's settled then? Stop listening to our conversation. You have made a wise choice then, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare you the necessary papers. Why the fuck is he saying, oh, the deal is struck then, when we're not even talking directly to him? If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner I had provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion began clamoring for dongo. I duly recommended those served at Umineko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamoring for dongo? Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps, but it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to the tea house and see if we can pick up the trail. Let us away! I'm surprised he didn't comment on us, like, buying back the samurai for the person that sold it to him, Yuland. What the fuck is that? Oh, the ruby price. I was like, where the fuck did the fucking cursor go? That's not in Kugane. Fabulously foxed fellow? Does that mean he's drunk? What does it mean when someone's foxed, Yuland?
I have no idea.
I didn't see a fox on either side of that. Do you know what have you heard of Umineko, Yuland?
I feel like I have, but I don't know off the top of my head.
It's a it's a visual novel based made by the same person who wrote Higurashi. So you can imagine it's pretty violent.
I don't know anything about Higurashi.
Wait, have you not heard of
I've heard of it, I just I don't know anything about it.
But of course I remember. How could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down Dongo as her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spare her away to cross the Ruby Sea. Out of reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. And this woman who travels with him. The more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yotsuya. So you haven't heard of Higurashi before, Yo?
No, I have heard of it.
Oh.
Something about like when they cry, right?
Higurashi When They Cry. Yeah, it's It was a visual novel, and it got adapted into a manga and an anime. And it is about like it's basically about some mysterious like killings that happen that are incredibly brutal and graphic.
Oh.
And a lot of the characters like go fucking insane in it. And then something strange though, I guess spoilers for Higurashi, is that so you go through the story once, right? And then like the main character dies. And then the second story starts, and it's like, it's not that brutal. I don't know anything about the anime. The visual novel is really fucking brutal. What was I saying? The second story starts, and it's the main character and the entire cast again, and it's like they're like back at school and doing stuff again, and it's like, that's a bit weird. Why are we back here again? And like, don't spoil about it? Why not? I'm gonna spoil it. Cover your fucking ears.
I'm probably not gonna watch it,
if
so.
I'll just and it's like, it's very strange because like you're going through, and it's like it feels like the same story is happening again, but like a bit differently, and you actually meet new characters, and like as you read it, it's like weird because it's not like it's telling events that are like maybe something that happened like alongside the first story, right? It's like, but it's like, it's as if everything's like happening again for some reason. And that, I read this when I was in high school, Yolанд.
Oh no.
And I was pretty into visual novels at the time, and I was like, I read this on my iPhone. It was an iPhone app at the time, and I was like, Higurashi When They Cry. Oh, this looks like it's a visual novel. I wonder what's it about. It looks kind of cute. I wonder why like the title screen is so ominous. And you can imagine my surprise when people, like, the first half of the story, Yulin, is like, it's like a slice of life, Yuland. It's like, like a really big chunk of the story is like, is like just like fluffy, like characters getting along and they're meeting each other. I think Keiichi is like a new kid to the town, and you can imagine my surprise halfway through the story when people start fucking dying, Yuland.
Incredible.
And like, and it's incredible. Like, I don't even know if I want to explain it because it's like the deaths are pretty fucking brutal, Yuland.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue was, at that point, Yuland,
You were too far in.
I was pretty hooked on the story.
That's tragic. And so have you ever walked away from a story that just like you didn't like where it went, and like maybe your favorite character died and you're just like, I'm out?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Okay, I did it with Harry Potter.
Oh, really?
Sirius Black got pushed into the mirror, and I was and like I was reading it with my parents. Like,
oh shit!
Like we were reading it together, and like Sirius Black died, and I literally just got up. I was like, "All right, I'm finna head out," and they were like, "Really? Maybe he comes back." I was like, "No, he's fucking dead. I'm gone. You two enjoy."
So have you ever finished Harry Potter?
I have watched the movies.
Okay.
So I know like how it goes, but I didn't finish the books. I got, you know, to the end of book 5 and was just like, why bother?
I read the books. I love the books a lot. I think I've only seen the movies when like I'm at like some cousin's birthday party and they're like playing the movie in the background. So I haven't watched the movies. The Higurashi spoilers are over. Higurashi spoilers are over. But yeah, I want to go through Umi Neko at some point. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how graphic visual novels can be, because like I guess it's like reading a book. But like I thought it was interesting. I thought it was cool how like they can, even though they don't show a lot of the scenes, right? They accented a lot. They accented a lot with the music and like the background and effects and stuff. I'll probably talk to you about more Higurashi spoilers at some point, Yolанд, because I think it's an interesting story. Well, doubt remains over the identity of Gosetsu's traveling companion. For now, we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier. Make ready to sail. With luck, Alice will have joined Master Soroban and Mr. Satoru down there. Bum 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 bum. You'll think less of me if you do, Global. I think I read one of the books of the Umi Neko manga. I didn't know it was a visual novel until. I didn't know how to visual novel till recently, I don't think. I guess visual novels just get to be more graphic, Yolанд.
Yeah.
I guess there's a bunch of like there's a bunch of infamous pretty crazy ones, aren't there? Yeah, normally I am not into any kind of horror, but I got very unlucky with Higurashi. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alice arrived mere moments ago. All went well at my end. The fact that you like that series astounds me. I think a lot of horror stories are interesting. It's just that I just can't like go through them most of the time. Like I said, I quit Doki Doki Literature Club after the first twist. I like that was way too much for me. All went well on my end. Kyoto met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for their deployments to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up Gosetsu's trail. But your information matches ours. We're quite certain Gosetsu seeks across the mainland. To the mainland. Hey, Yolande.
That's me.
Higurashi was not enough, but Doki Doki hit that cap. Higurashi doesn't show any of the like the graphic scenes in the visual novel, but Doki Doki most definitely did. I was not okay that day.
Yeah.
I think I called Fred and laid down all day.
My favorite thing was always to ask people who had played it who your favorite girl was. And no matter what they say, mine would always be, I like Sayori. She just looks like she'd be fun to chill her out and hang around with.
What is wrong with you? I actually have no clue about anything about Doki Doki Plus. So I wasn't able to play Doki Doki, but I fucking love it. So I ended up watching people play Doki Doki Literature Club and like close my eyes during the bad parts. And I don't know anything about Doki Doki Plus though. I'm curious if they expanded on some of the lore that was hidden in the files. Because there's like in Doki Doki Literature Club, the original version, there was a bunch of like hidden ARG like elements that hinted at different like different lore bits with like I forget now at this point, but it was interesting. Dancevato is pretty cool. Tataru, no! I'm sorry. Did I hear that right? You use Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price? Aye, well, we were in some haste. It seemed worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here's the contract of the sale. Pray see that the man is paid. You... Alphino is a monster, you let. She's gonna fucking faint. That falls beard. You agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. The microtransaction gun? What the fuck? Is the microtransaction gun just a fucking Glock? Yes? Okay, that's what I fucking thought. For some reason, Yulin, in fantasy games, one of the camos that people love the most, just a fucking regular gun, Yulin.
I fucking hate it, dude.
It's so fucking funny. I think it was like that in it's like that in PSO2 as well, and Warframe. You can tell I played a bunch of fucking PSO2 when I said camos. I don't know if I don't know other games that use that that terminology. Alphino, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the office as soon as you get back. Promise. Oh, very well. I shall call you. He doesn't even know you, Lind. He doesn't know what he did. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. First, let us go to the Ruby Price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries are sure to have seen him. Alphino's about to get fired. She's gonna pull out a. She's gonna pull out a bat. That's quite bold of her to take a step backwards while on the pier, Yolent.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a fucking dungeon? Tataru seems rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist. I'm sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. He doesn't know anything about money, does he? Reminding me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. Ah, but I digress. We have work to do. The issue is that he didn't fucking barter with a pawn shop merchant of all things, right, Eland? Alphino has affluence.
I mean, he didn't need to barter. He could have just threatened.
What the fuck?
Could have been like.
I mean,
look,
that's a
this
form
is
of bartering, Eland.
This is a general of the Doman. I guess.
Right.
What are
I
they?
suggest we
Dynasty?
begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
We're tracking him to find him. You know, this is his sword. That's why it's high quality.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, we arrived. I didn't realize we fucking arrived at the Ruby Sea. What's happening right now?
What's going on up there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
What?
We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Well, time to help out. If only we had someone that could jump up that high, Yoland.
Hmm.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy. But with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
They think Yotsuyu is
Unless
here.
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We
Only
will
have
help
someone
them
that can
while
ride
you
me
remain
through
with
your
Soroban.
curtains.
Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
I wonder who that could be.
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
I made sure my mom got me the not.
He's been practicing.
My god, he's so off guard! Holy shit! Oh my god! What the fuck, Alshino? What is wrong with you?
Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
I completely destroyed any train of thought I had, Yoland.
You made sure your mom got you.
Oh, I made sure yesterday my mom got me non-sugar-free Gatorade. I fucking hate sugar-free Gatorade.
When I first started counting calories, I was like, maybe I, get a lot of Gatorade instead of that, because, that's gotta be like water, right?
Ooh.
90 calories per? What the fuck?
Yeah. They put a lot of sugar in Gatorade, Yoland.
Yeah.
You could try something like soup broth, Yoland. I had pho broth yesterday to drink, and that was pretty good. If it wasn't the only thing I had to drink all day, that would have been great, but holy shit, that was a lot of broth. I had other things to drink though, at least. Gotta go clear later. Bye bye, Hunt!
Bye.
Oh, I could hear that. Oh, I could hear Yugiri doing the mudra. Yoland? Was I sick or doing a cleanse? Oh, I had the colonoscopy today, so I drank all liquids yesterday. Did I drink a whole pot? I drank like a 32-ounce bottle. 48-ounce bottle or something around abouts of broth.
Lady Yotsuyu,
That's a
we're
lot
here
of
to
broth.
rescue you. Please, come with us.
I think like a cup would be
Stay back,
would be
Tsuyu.
great. Jesus.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
The Imperialers confused, Yoland?
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
Change of plans. Murder. Oh. They do the explosion. It takes a long time to blow up. That doesn't seem like a very useful self-destruct, Hewland.
No.
Are they still not exploded yet? What kind of self-destruct is this, Hewland?
I mean, so if you just need to blow up like a passage in a tunnel and then get away yourself, it's a great self-destruct. If you're trying to take the enemy with you, like they're currently doing, well,
Oh. Do we need to kill them before that? We kind of just tanked that because we like took care of everything else, Hewland. There was like no indication of the AoEs, so I didn't think it would do that. It would explode everywhere. Oh, there's a meteor.
The art of my forebears.
Gonna fucking do a limit break?
Saw a really funny post this morning. And it was a teacher who went to their class with a shirt on that said there are two types of people in this world. Those who can extrapolate missing information from data.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, two of the students asked him what the second type was.
No! That's a skull emoji if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Sainjutsu. Gosetsu!
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
What was the Pokepoke? I talked about it earlier. I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
I mean, it was uneventful. I just went there, and they did it, and came back.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Hello. Angie eyes.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped
this place
inside the
is
keep
safe.
when it collapsed. But even
Yeah.
as the roof crumbled above us,
I don't fucking
so too
feel
did the
anything.
floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave.
Huh.
But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Okay,
Judge
so is
what?
right. She lost her memories.
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
What's he implying?
As you
Jesus
say.
Christ, dude.
But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
The fuck,
Well, I must be
Pixel?
going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Yes, that's what Tansui was implying, Kayla. Jesus. She was monstrous before. Then a coconut fell on her head. Now everything is fine. Few suffered more in Yotsuyu's hands than Gosetsu. If that is his wish, so be it. Yeah. I mean, I would be in Gosetsu's camp here. What about you, Yeland?
What an interesting theory.
What do you mean?
What?
In this situation, would you be in Kosetsu's camp? Or
As
or
in,
not?
like, what is his camp?
What, would you kill Yotsuyu?
Oh, absolutely.
You would?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Well, as Tansui says, we should move on. It would not do for Yotsuyu to be seen here. No, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting at the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go see if I'm right. I know, Yulin. If someone's lost their memories, in my opinion, it would be like they did already die.
Yeah, so if they've already died, what's the harm in, like, really making them die?
What the fuck, Yulin? He says, "Can be like, what the fuck?" Gosetsu. Thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. It was all I could do to restrain her. You blame me for worrying. Strong as Holly is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me. We need to talk about her. Sometimes you have to double tap the fuck sleepies. Greetings? They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you, not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. Alright, if you say so. Right, it is past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. I'm curious what Lord Hien would say. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget, the Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I should deliver you to familiar shores, near Asari, but out of the villager's sight. I don't know. I mean, if you're really that worried, you could probably imprison her for a while to make sure. You don't need a Uzi. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Holly, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. If you have amnesia at that point, the person is gone, so the sentence is over. Well, but they're worried that she's faking it, Soul. Promises to be extremely lucrative, so, and I do not say so lightly. Oh, he has a business venture for us, Euland. For the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the San's coffers, and restore a smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Do you not know how much gil it was, Alphino? What is wrong with you? Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Gosetsu's is worth a fortune. Enough to buy you a house and furnish it. Which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This is a business venture of Sorbonne's. You'll give it a fair hearing, I trust? Has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I should look into drawing upon my personal funds. What the fuck? Oh, is this like a side quest? I can imagine it would involve diving into a dungeon, Yolande. But I presume you haven't done this. Yulin?
Huh?
I presume you haven't done this though?
Done what?
The
right.
Sorbonne's
I've done the MSU.
side quest?
Oh, I don't know what's in it.
Well, he
So
says it's a
probably not?
business venture. I'll send word requesting that he receives us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see if the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able and join me on the outskirts of Namai. A series of fun trials. That's what I expected. Alright, maybe we'll come back, Sorbonne. I might cut off the stream a bit early tonight. Tatara gets some action in that questline. Sounds fun. Might do it off stream. Or maybe I'll cut it off now. I want to eat food. Yeah, I think I'll end for tonight. And get a bit extra rest. Hope everyone had fun tonight. We did a lot of chatting. We did a lot of chatting today, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna watch this ZZZ stream? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I've been enjoying not going into each of the new updates without much information. Alright, where do I send you guys? Ooh, Yukai is starting soon. Log out in a safe zone? Do I need to? Is there any particular reason to, Yulin?
Russian experience? I don't know if I don't remember if that's a thing in Final Fantasy.
Get rested XP? Full? I play this game like at most 2 times a week while I stream. I don't think I'm exhausting the rested XP.
Yeah, you also might already be over leveled for the content you're doing.
It accumulates. How much does it accumulate? I just want to be next. I just want to be next to the quest when I log in tomorrow, next week. I probably didn't even get that much XP today, right, Hillland?
No, in post Stormblood, you're not gonna get much at all.
I don't think rested XP affects quest XP. Oh, then I'm definitely not gonna benefit at all from getting any more rested XP right now.
Mm-hmm.